So I've been asked a number of times to explain bus lanes, when and when you can't use them. So I thought it was about time to do a little video on when and when you cannot use a bus lane, the rules around it. So, first off, how do we identify a bus lane? Well, bus lanes are identified by the solid white line dividing the left and right lane. The words bus lane can be on the bus lane periodically, right at the beginning and every now and again. And of course we have signs, such like the blue and white sign just up on my left hand side, which specify when you can use them, their approach to them, okay, and who can use them. So as we see here, there's a solid white line, it's a bus lane, and obviously bikes symbols are in here, and there's brakes in the bus lanes for you to enter into side roads, and again they'll have the blue sign intimately, especially like leading up to and after the brakes, you know, in the bus lane, in the white line. Such like here, we've got a solid white line, an entrance into something, dashed white line, and again the bus lane sign. Sometimes obviously you'll get arrows pointing you out and away from the bus lane. And when the bus lane does come to an end, you will see the solid white line end and a small blue and white sign saying end of bus lane. They're quite small, so you do have to watch out for them. So, who can use an active bus lane? Okay, so we've got bikes, cyclists, solo two-wheel motorcycles. So that excludes like, you know, trikes and motorcycles with sidecars, etc. Okay. We've got obviously any bus or vehicle that is licensed to carry more than with seats to carry more than 10 people. That's including the driver. There's live emergency services vehicles, and these are all the wordings that are on the Hull City Council website. Live emergency services vehicles, that's ones with all the stickers, all of them. Hackney carriages or black cabs, private hire drivers, and that's about it. Okay. So listen, the blue signs will tell you when you can use them and who can use them. Okay. Obviously, it's important to note that rules change for different bus lanes and for different areas. So, such like the car lane bus, it's not a bus lane; it's a bus gate. That's in use all of the time. Okay. There's no times that's out on the board, and only those vehicles, the authorised vehicles, are allowed to use them. So the changes and why people are confused about bus lanes are because recently in Hull the bus lane times have changed. Okay, a good few months ago, but they have changed. It used to be that the bus lanes were in use like most of the day, and obviously now they're in use, kind of gone back to what they used to be before the changes again a few years ago. So now you can use them outside of the active hours. The active hours are 7 in the morning while 9:30 in the morning, Monday to Saturday, and while 6:30 in the afternoon. So I'm within those hours. I can't use the bus lane. Okay, so again, we've got the bus lane and there's also bikes. Sign. Solid white line for the bike, broken bit, dashed white line, and arrow pointing you out. Okay, away from the bus lane. So, can I use them? Can I cross them at any time? Like I said, only if, obviously, you've got the broken white line kind of comes to an end when you have, side roads that you want to come off onto from, a major road into a minor road, entrances and exits and such like that. So, such like here, the solid white line will come to an end. It's not an end of the bus lane, like I said. It's just the dashed white line, so you can cross those bits. You can go into the bus lane, okay, not to make progress down the road. So if somebody was, say, turning right and you were caught behind them, you cannot go into the bus lane where the solid white line is, okay, just to get around them, okay. You can go into them when, obviously, like you saw earlier, there was some roadworks. So to avoid like an obstruction, a roadwork or spillage, you can go in there then. You can go in there to avoid an accident, okay, and to avoid emergency services vehicle. Now, see, end of bus lane sign there, really, really small, okay, so mirrors, and I can go into them at that point. The Hull City Council website does say that if you go into them, okay, for any of those three reasons, avoiding obstruction, an accident, avoiding an accident, or avoiding an emergency services vehicle, trying to make way for them. So obviously go in them and then get out as early as you possibly, as quickly as possibly can, or as safely as possibly can. Again, different councils may have different bylaws. Just because you're safe to go in for an emergency services vehicles in Hull does not mean that's the same everywhere else. So I would invite you to, obviously, if you're going somewhere else, you need to be aware of the bylaws there. I am going to do a different video on not when and not legally how you can use them, but more or less how to navigate your way safely in and out of them. So that will be coming up soon. But I do hope that one helps. Okay, if you would like and subscribe to the videos, that would be great. Okay, any comments that you would like to make, or any questions that you want to ask, please feel free to do so.